What is up, you guys? Father Gio D'Ogum here, back again today with another video, guys. And today, I'm going to do a kind of long-awaited video since the beginning of this channel. Today, I'm going to cover the topic of who is Father Gio D'Ogum and where is Father Gio D'Ogum from. Okay, so I was born in New Jersey. Okay, to a spiritual family. Okay, my mother, her long bloodline was gypsies. However, she never embraced her mediumship. She never cared for it. She didn't understand it. My father was from Umbanda, stems from my Brazilian family. He really didn't follow Umbanda the right way. He did a lot of things he was not supposed to, hence why he is no longer part of the religion and ran from it a while back. Because if you do bad things happen to you. Okay. I was raised basically by myself. I was raised by my spirits. I didn't have really much of a mother or father presence. So my father left when I was around 9 months. Then my mother, she really didn't take care of me. So I was like 3 years old, running around the streets in a busy city in Newark, New Jersey, running around with diapers and whatnot. And I had this man in the black cape that would always hold my hand and, let me cross the street. He would tell me to wait for cars and whatnot, because you have to understand, I was literally running streets at the age of like 3 or 4 years old. I was running like 4, 5, 6 blocks and nothing but diapers, sometimes naked. So when I was 7, I went to live with my father, my biological father, but I didn't really have too much support there. So I ended up being raised by my spirits. At the time, I didn't know it was, I knew it was something spiritual when I was around 7 or 8, but I didn't know anything about Umbanda. My dad never taught me anything. My family never taught me anything. I never had contact with my Brazilian side of the family like I do today. So I kind of ran from it, never really wanted to do anything with it, and then at 18 years old, I received my first experience out of my body, being a caboclo, Hompimatu, okay? And he told my girlfriend at the time and my mother at the time, he told them, listen, he has to work spiritually. He has a very big journey ahead of him. So at 18, I went ahead and joined a terreiro, which taught me a lot, but it just wasn't for me. There was a lot of bullshit going on. Because unfortunately in this religion, there's a lot of people who make a mockery out of it. People who don't take it seriously, people who lie, people who fake receiving spirits, people who use it to harm people, and that just wasn't for me, And it wasn't an authentic Brazilian Kimbanda at all, or African Kimbanda whatsoever. So it's just something after 3 years, I went ahead and hung up my towel because a lot of things weren't going right in my life. So once I hung up the towel, I found out that, the high priestess of that temple was actually, didn't know what the hell she was doing, and she gave me the wrong saints and messed up my whole life. I've gotten a lot of trouble in life because of this situation, scenarios which are completely unjust. So that's, like I was talking about in previous videos about your crown is very important. Who you put in front, who you put in the back, the position of all your saints is very important. It could literally make or break you. It can kill you. So that's why I tell people, be very cautious where you lay your crown. You don't just want to go to a temple and just lay your crown. I was ignorant at the time. Ignorant being the lack of knowledge. I didn't have any guidance, so I just plopped my ori down anywhere. So because I didn't know any better. So fast forward to when I was about 21. I was dating a girl at the time, and I started talking a lot more to my family here in Brazil. I found out a lot of them were high priests in Umbanda. A lot of them were of Candomblé as well. Some of them were Kimbanda. I found out that this runs in my family for generations. My great grandmother from my dad's side was a very powerful witch. My great grandfather from my dad's side, her husband, was a very, very strong doctor, spiritual doctor. Both Native Americans from the Amazon jungle. the Amazon rainforest. So I found out that this isn't just me and a family. It runs, my aunt herself. She's currently a high priestess in Umbanda. Um, so I was so when I was 21, I started talking to them more, like I said, and then I started dating this girl, and, and she really supported me during this journey, where I went ahead and received my spirit again inside the house, which is usually a very big no-no for people who aren't prepared, people who aren't high priests or don't have permission from their high priest. Because if you're not a high priest, how can you be sure that that's actually your spirit and not a Kiumba? Like I said, I'm gonna say in a video coming up, explaining more about what Kiumbas are and the dark spirits of Umbanda. So, Kiumbas are spirits that they try to misguide you. They try to go ahead and say that there's someone that they're not, just so they can drink, smoke, and get all the energy that you're giving them. So, I was very hesitant, but I knew that I wasn't normal. Okay, and I knew, I'm not gonna put myself out there to say, that I'm the best of the best, top of the top, because there's always someone bigger and badder than you. That's what I always believe in. The only person that's above all is God, So I went ahead. I received the spirit inside my home. My aunt, who's a high priestess, allowed it. She said you have to, and he gave a message. My kaboku said, "Listen, you have to open your temple." And I said, "Wait, what? What do you mean open your temple?" Because you guys have to understand, in Umbanda, Kimbanda is different, but in Umbanda, you have to have either 7, 14, or 21 years of experience of doing Yorodi every year for you to be able to open a temple. Or there's something that I found out that I didn't know. There's that 1 in 1 billion chance that you're born a high priest. What do you mean someone's born a high priest? Well, they're born being able to see, hear, speak to, listen to, and receive spirits. It's not that easy to receive spirits. Yeah, you see it on Hollywood a lot, but its possession is completely different than actually working alongside them. So I was very hesitant at first. However, I went ahead and went with it. All right, I said, you know what? It's my spiritual journey. Let me not run away from it. The spirits assured me that they would teach everything, and damn right they did. Within a year, I had knowledge equivalent to over 30 years of Umbanda and Kimbanda. There's no high priest of Umbanda that knows everything. There's no high priest of Kimbanda. There's no high priest of any religion knows everything, right? However, I learned so much in the past few years of me being a high priest. Me learning this thing from when I was a little baby, basically, from my issue, and now, all these years pass, and I found out I'm a high priest. So that's a little bit about me. I currently have a temple in Harrison, New Jersey. I'm currently going to be moving out of Harrison in the next few months to try to open a temple elsewhere, because my temple, it's literally behind a spiritual store which I'm not affiliated with. So I don't want anybody, confusing my spiritual temple with the store. Okay? So if you guys have any questions about my spiritual journey whatsoever, you guys could go ahead and drop them down in the comment section. If you guys have any questions about your spiritual journey, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, drop it down in the comment sections. Hit me up on WhatsApp. And you guys have a blessed day. Bye, Shalachi Ben Soy. You guys have a beautiful day.